Hey Doll Baddies, so my client's hair is already braided down. They're just straight back, so I didn't add that in part of this video. If you guys want to see the foundation I use, I do have other videos of me installing frontal wig so you guys can see. But right now I'm just measuring, making sure that the wig fits on her head and that everything will be covered and all that good stuff, and where exactly I'm gonna need to put the cap and how far, how back, how close. And I did make this video a little bit longer than usual. It's not really as fast paced. I left everything mainly in real time to see how you guys like this video better, so you'll let me know down below. But right now I'm just taking Got To Be Glue gel and I'm placing it on her forehead so I'm able to apply the wig cap. And this stocking cap is from my local beauty supply store, and it's in the color tan. And I'm taking my scissors and cutting out her ears so they can breathe comfortably, and also to ensure that the sides of the cap lays flat. Because if you don't do this step, you have to go back and make sure the tabs of the side, like by the sideburns, are down. So this really does help you out by skipping a step or two. What I like to do to ensure that the wig cap does not slide back while your wig is installed is to definitely sew the sides, the back, and the other side. Well, I did say the sides, duh girl, but yeah, so both sides and then the back with some needle and thread up and down motion. It don't gotta be perfect, just sew it so it could stay. I also did do my client's makeup. This is my baby. So yeah, she's very much Barbed by Barbie. You know, we are melting laces and beating faces over here, sweetie. Okay, I see that highlight popping, and now I'm taking my Pump It Up spritz and I am spritzing down this wig cap to ensure a nice hold. And then you're gonna take your blow dry on warm heat and blow dry that bad boy until completely dry. Make sure, you know, sometimes it could get a little hot, a little warm, so you are covering, you know, their face, their eye area, so it's not burning up in heat, you know. But yeah, so I'm gonna, after I blow dry the hair, I'm gonna take my scissors and cut off the excess cap and get as close as possible, being sure that you're not clipping your client's ear, your ear, if you're doing this on yourself. And yeah, you just want to cut as close as possible to the cap. To their skin, but don't cut their skin. I really try not to be in this video. I also try to crop my face out too. Y'all see my face so stank in the corner, and then I'm focused at that too. But then I don't know what we was talking about, but we was talking, girl. But yeah, I was trying to not be in the video, but I like to get in the nitty gritty, so I be getting close to their, you know, face. I got, you know, good eyesight, but, you know, it's no way of not being in the what is this called? In the clip, in the camera, in the scene, in the angle, whatever. Cut as much as possible of the cap that you can. So now with my Got To Be Glued Free Spray, this helps melt the lace cap into your client's skin. And it makes it flat so that when you apply your wig, it just is seamless, all like one, it's not like a lump. You're not going to have like a little thin lump of the cap rolling back, because you know that excess cap is going to roll back if you don't put it down. Because yes, you're cutting as close, but you're gonna have to go back and ensure that the the top is down, so the free spray, making sure it melts into the hair. So you could blow dry it a little bit before you start putting your finger or your comb, making sure it's flat and it goes into the skin, and then blow dry on warm heat. And you want to do that all the way around, and this really helps. Do not skip this step. This is an important step that you must go ahead and free spray the excess cap. Now I'm going to be taking some foundation powder, or this concealer powder, but this is powder. I think the brand is Rupee Kisses. I did get this from my local beauty supply store, and you can see, baby, the pants are getting very much metal straight to the bottom. Ain't no more, because I be using this on my clients, my bad boys, okay? Especially on the cap, I like to use this. I do use it on frontals sometimes, but I think foundation is a tad bit easier. But if you don't have control in foundation or concealer and you don't know what you're doing, I don't suggest doing foundation or concealer, because you might apply too much, and once you apply too much, it's kind of really hard to make the lace get lighter because you apply too much. So just be mindful. But I'm just making sure the cap is the same color as your skin, so that everything just blends seamlessly with the lace, because this is a part of getting that nice meltdown in the colors to match, because you can't have a light lace because you will see it underneath. So you have to make sure the lace cap, I'm talking about the cap, you have to make sure the cap is same color as the skin or the scalp color, so that when you apply the lace, it just, I don't really know the specifics of how to explain it, but I hope you guys are grasping what I'm doing and what I'm saying, and doing my techniques that I'm doing. It's really simple. I really don't got no secret, but just doing how I do it, and my fingers just work. Right now, the glue I'm using is Ghost Bond. I am going to apply 3 layers, so this is my first layer. And what I'm using to spread out the glue, because you need to make sure you have thin layers, is the end of a rat tail comb. Y'all know them combs that it has those 3 for $1, baby. Them things be breaking like it's nobody business. So I be having so much end points of the rat tail, and I guess you could say collect them, because they sure do come in handy, especially with thinning out the glue, making sure it's a thin layer, spreading it out. So that's what I use that for, and it really helps. So I have no problems with it, but it works for me. Some people, I think, use the popsicle sticks. You could use a lot in your finger. Some people use their finger, but the glue be getting so sticky and tacky. I don't suggest your finger, because either way, afterwards, before I even do this step, I have to wash my hands from the Got To Be Glue gel, because that just gets my hands super icky. So yeah, this is my 3rd layer, so that's why I'm speeding it up already, because you guys already seen me do the first 2 in real time, not sped up. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I didn't measure the wig like I usually do, because honestly, the way that the hairline of the wig was made, and how much forehead space she has, and all of that good stuff, I could just see it. I just know at this point, I knew as much. I still do that technique, but for her specifically, I didn't need to outline of where the glue needs to be, and how much, everything was just eyeballed, and I really did nail on it. So yeah, I did apply the wig. When I was doing the front of the wig, I was inside the camera, so I was in front of the camera, I was blocking it, so y'all wouldn't have been able to see. So I did cut that out. Y'all did see me do the sides. And then I blow dried it on warm heat, and I like to use a small teeth comb to stab or to melt the lace into the glue, because it needs to connect in order for it to get a last long hold, and so it can melt seamlessly into the skin and just be very much out the scalp. Second, what I'm doing right now is making her ears be able to breathe once again, because you don't want your ears suffocating. Or at least if you're trying to do, behind the ear styles and stuff like that, or if you decide to do a half up, half down, you would want your ears to be free, so that you can achieve those looks. Right now I'm taking an eyebrow razor, and I like to use this. So rather than a scissor to cut the excess, or yes, to cut the excess or cut what needs to be removed, because this gonna give like a little jagged, not too clean, not too perfect look, outcome, whatever. Scissors be a little bit too harsh and be so bluntly, like the line of demarcation really be something serious, especially if it's a, you know, a heavy thick lace. It's not like a, you know, a thin lace. So I feel like the razor eyebrow razor technique is very lit and useful with getting a nice install. I'm taking Ghost Bond and I am adding some glue into areas that need to be tacked down. So just taking a little bit of glue, I have it on the back of my hand, and then using the tips, putting it on her forehead, and then once it dries clear, I will go ahead and take my small teeth comb again and press it into the glue so that it melts. And once again, you want to take your blow dryer on warm heat and blow dry it, because I just feel like blow drying the glue just helps it last longer and stick better and dry. And then right now I'm just gonna fast forward this, and I'm just doing the same thing I did on the other side with cutting the tab, well, the excess lace, and giving ear room. So here I'm taking my spray bottle, which just has water, and I am trying to control the hair so it's easier to manage, as well as time for styling. So I like to kind of style the hair and where it's going to be before I start doing the baby hairs. So that's what I'm doing right now. And we wanted to do a side part, but not an actual part, a flip over to the side. So I am going to train the hair to lay in that way using the heat comb. Heat comb is your best friend, worst enemy. Gets it nice and flat, secure, laid out the scalp. Con, very hot, be about to burn yourself. Heat, stings, ouch. So yeah, just be careful. But this thing is like your best friend with a lace. Like, if you don't have this with a lace, your lace, it does not look good. And that's just, I'm keeping it a buck 100. If you don't have one, your lace is not laid. I'm sorry, but you need a hot comb. And that's just that on that. In my light skin Keisha voice. But I hot comb the hair in that way. And then I'm taking some Nairobi mousse and I'm putting it in the hair as well. Trying to get it all wet and cute. And then while I'm doing that, I'm like, girl, ain't you always get your hair like this? Because when she get curly hair, it's always in this form. And I'm just like, we need to do something different. And then she was like, oh, you know, when you coming out the water with that sleek back look, that'd be so sexy. She was like, just do how you do. Because at first she said I could do whatever style how I wanted to. But then when she said that sleek back, I said, oh yeah, that's it, that's what we doing. So I took that Nairobi, and it's really good with styling and molding your hair into place. I took that bad boy, I took that foam, put it right on top, and I started brushing the hair going back. And it was already pretty flat because the hot comb was already doing its job, and I put everything going back, and that was the look, because we were just giving very much sexy out the water, Spanish mommy. We just, you know the vibes. I don't gotta say too much. Now I'm gonna do the baby hairs. I do have a detailed video of baby hairs on my channel, so if you would like, you can watch it. But I'm not really gonna say much while I'm doing the baby hairs, but I just like to use a spoolie. Got to be glue gel is for and the spritz or the spray. Got to be glue gel, spray, spoolie, scissors to cut it shorter, and my fingers to make it lay and swoop. Period. And then now I'm just taking my spritz and my edge brush comb and getting the nitty gritty, making sure the front is super flat. My blow dry too, as well as my fingers, because that helps. And yeah, that's all I'm really doing. Make sure you have your blow dry to dry the baby hairs. I like to gel my baby hairs, or whatever you want to call it. I don't like the soft baby hair look, because I personally ain't got time to be doing my baby hairs every day, and I sure know damn well my clients ain't gonna want to do theirs. Okay, that's why they coming to you, for you could do their hair, so they don't have to bother. Give them as less work as possible. And then most of, you know, women who get their hair done clearly don't know how to do their own hair. Some, you know, can keep up with the style, or like do the little stuff that you have to do at home when it comes to taking care and maintenance. But the soft baby hair look, it just doesn't last. Yeah, it'd be cute for that moment, but how it look the next day though? Oh, okay. But that's just my input. And yeah, that basically sums up this video. If you guys enjoy, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video, and I will check you guys out in the next one. Bye, doll baddies. Mwah.
What lace?
Huh?
What lace?
Oh, okay.